In this video, I'm going to talk about the automated festival greeting through WhatsApp. This amazing program allows you to wish your friends, family members, and customers on the festivals automatically using a Google Sheet. So, these are some special features. So, you can have unlimited templates. I have created 5 templates for you, and you can create as many templates as you like. You can personalize the messages with the name of the recipient. Again, you can add new people to whom you want to send the message through a Google form. You can also attach any kind of a file through Google Drive. So any kind of file can be attached to Google Drive. And again, you can create multiple schedules, so you can have different schedules for sending different types of messages. So for instance, you want to have two separate kind of schedules, one for your office, one for your clients, one for your family and friends. So all of this can be done. It will detect any duplicate numbers. There is an option to add a salutation or remove it. And again, the sending capability is 100 to 500 messages per hour, and it will continue to send the messages till all the messages are gone. So even if you have a huge list of say 300, 400, 500, or even 1,000 people, so it will continue to send the WhatsApp till all the messages are gone. So guys, I have given a link of the Google Sheet that will be used for this purpose. So you can actually make a copy from the link that you will find on the page where you got this video. So you can click on that and make a copy. So I'll just click here and make a copy. So now that we've got this copy here, let me explain this sheet to you. So this is the very first sheet where you can add the contacts to whom you want to send the messages. So you can keep adding people here manually, for example. And you can put in the numbers here. Again, that's a small check that we have got here to ensure that it's a 10-digit mobile number. And again, I can put another number here, so on and so forth. And you need to give a schedule. So let us, for the demo purposes, put schedule number 1. These columns are automated, so you don't need to touch them. So from E to H, all of these are fully automated, so you don't really need to do anything here. Another way to enter the details of people is through a Google form. So you can click here on form and click on go to live form. So here I can put numbers like this. Put a schedule number, say this is 1, and click on submit. And when I come back here, you will see that we got this entry from the Google form. So don't worry if it enters in between, that really does not make any difference at all. So this is the first sheet. And in case if you happen to put a duplicate number, for example, so the sheet will show that this number is duplicate. So this way you will come to know that you are entering someone's number again, and you can remove it. Now come to the second part of the sheet. So this is where we will need to set up our templates for the messages. And first, before we set up the templates, let me put in the details of the WhatsApp API gateway that we did earlier. So we have created a separate video for that. I hope that you've already done that process. In case you haven't, please refer to that particular video for creating the WhatsApp API gateway. And let me put in my details here. So now that I have put in my credentials here, I put in my phone number, the username, and the password. So the password you cannot see because I put it into white color. And now I will show you how we can test this sheet. So one way is to Click here on manual test send and just click here and you will see that it shows success. So this means that the messages are going. And now let's talk about the templates. So these are the different messages. For example, we have Christmas is coming soon. So this is a Christmas message. So may this Christmas season bring you nothing but fond memories. This is the option for salutation. So if you switch it off, then the message will be sent as it is without any dear XYZ. So I think it is better to give a salutation here so that the message is personalized. So it'll go like Dear Ekta, Dear Vandana, Dear Amit, like this. So you must have the salutation on and then image. So you can click here and see what kind of image will be sent. So this image is done using the Google Drawings. You can also create a new image in the Google Drawings or the sample image that I've given you. Simply click on File, make a copy, and just click OK. You will not be able to edit the ones that I have given you. You just simply need to make a copy and then you can do the editing. And here you can change the image. You can insert a new image. You can delete this one. You can get a new image. You can also change the text. So you can do whatever you like with this. And once you have done this, you've changed this to your heart's content. In case you like to know more about Google Drawings, you can go to YouTube and check out various tutorials that are available there. On the other hand, you can use a program like Canva and make the image there, and then you can bring the image back to your Google Drive. You can upload the image into Google Drive, and once you've uploaded the image here, you can just simply click on this button and get the link from here. Let me show you how to get the link for this file. So click on share, and here again you will see this option of getting a shareable link. I click on this. So you can see this here. I can copy the link from here. So do remember to change this with your own link because you want to have your own images here, not the ones that I have put in. So you can do the same and create the messages for different festivals like this here. For the next part of this tutorial, let me connect my phone and bring it over online out here. So friends, now you see that my phone is online. So as a next step, what we will do is we will test the templates that we have created. So you can test them one by one. You can select which message you like to test. Say, let me check one. And I click on this send test WhatsApp. The very first time you'll be required to authorize this document. This needs to be done only once. Select which Google account you wish to use for this. So please do select the same Google account that you have actually sent to us for the authorization process. In case you are a Gmail user, you will see this screen. The G Suite users will not get this, but they will get the one after this. So don't get worried. Click on Advanced and click on COIT box. This is just a Google's way of telling you that be careful with what kind of people you're getting the scripts from. And I assure you that these scripts do nothing but send WhatsApp on your behalf. So, but they do need these permissions in order to run properly. Click on Allow. And now as you can see that the script is running. And let us see, we are waiting here. And our message is here. So as you can see here that this was the same image which we had modified, and here is the message, and it says dear sgenid@gmail.com. So do note that for the test messages you will get your own email ID instead of the name, but this is only for test messages. the actual messages will go out with the person's name. So this is how we have tested message number 1. We can similarly test say message number 3. Again, click here. So it's always a good idea to test the messages. Yeah, you can see this here before you send them across to anyone. So always test the messages. And now you need to select at what time you want to send what these messages. So for example, if you want to send them at 8 in the morning or say 7 in the morning, you want to be the first one to wish them, then select 7, click on COIT box and click on create trigger. And here you will see trigger has been set up to send WhatsApp automatically every half an hour starting at 7. So why it says every half an hour is because if there are larger number of messages, then it will keep attempting to send them after some break. So this prevents WhatsApp from marking your account as spam and banning it. So it will send all the possible messages for some time, then stop, then again start after 30 minutes. But don't get worried, there will be no duplicate messages. And as you can see, the trigger has been set up. And now we talk about the schedule. So we have set up these templates, but where do we set up the time on the date? This is the time, but what is the date on which we will be sending this message? So this part is done under the schedule. So as you can see earlier that these are the different schedules, and these schedules here, we have 4 people in these schedules. So where it is counting them from, let me show you. So we have these 4 people, and these 4 people are in schedule number 1. So you see here, so this is the schedule number 1. Here, these columns are automated, number B and number C, these are automated. Here you can put in the send interval, but actually that is not required. For festivals, we will be putting in the dates manually. You can see from this blue cell here onwards, these are the different templates that you have created. So as you create more templates, for example, after 5, if I put in a new template, this is for another festival, you'll automatically get 6. We can select the salutation. You can put in your attachment from the drive. I can simply paste this as a sample. Go back to the schedule and you will see that you have this. So this tells you that which template we are talking about, and you have to select the date. So for example, for Christmas, I have selected 25/12. For New Year's, this is 1/1. And this is for Lodi, this is 13/1, Republic Day, and so on and so forth. You keep on adding templates, keep on defining the dates. If you have a larger number of people and you're not able to send all the messages in a single day, then I would recommend that you can add people to separate schedules. For example, just for demo purposes, just make a copy of this. You can add more people in a separate schedule like this, and I go to the schedule, and now you'll see that I have 4 people in schedule 2, 3 people in schedule 4. And another advantage here is that, for example, you may not want to wish Merry Christmas here. You start only from, you want to wish on 31st of December. And this, you see that here, these sheets have automated formula to send a message every 1 week, but you can actually delete this formula because this is automated and you don't need this here. So this formula is there in all the rows. You can go ahead and delete it because it's not really required. And you'll see here maybe I want to send this on the 2nd of. So here also I can delete the formulas. I also want to send them a Christmas message, but on the 24/12. Maybe I don't want to send them Lodi. I want to send them Republic Day, but on the 25th. Just make sure that this is the next future year, not the past. And similarly here I can maybe say, so this is how you can actually set up schedules. The trigger has already been set, so these messages will automatically go out on that particular day. In order to check this up, let me do one thing here. So for this one, maybe we'll try to send a Christmas message today, and today being the 8th of December, let me do that. And what you will find here, just give it a few moments. So we are ready to go, and you see here that the template number has already been selected here. So when the schedule we had changed from earlier, you see, so friends, you will see here that right now there is no template to be sent here, but the moment I put in today's date, that is 8/12, you will find that the template number is selected automatically, and this message will go at the triggered time. But since right now it is 1:28 p.m. and now that time is already passed, I will try and trigger this manually. I go here and click on this now. This is just for manual sending purposes or for demo purposes. You don't have to do this. I just want to simulate how these messages will go at 7 a.m. on the desired day. So the script is running, and as you can see that it has sent across the message number 1 at this time, and this is a success. Let us check on my phone, and you can see here the message has been sent. So the messages may not appear immediately, but let us look at this. So this is how the message went. So if you go to the next page here, the send report, you will see that it has sent 4 messages, and these 4 messages, it took 35 seconds to send them. So it gives you some idea as to how much time it will take in case you have a larger number of messages. Last but not the least, let me talk about some important instructions. So these instructions are given here on the last page. So you need to ensure these things. So it's better not to have any empty rows between the data. So please try and ensure that you don't have like some missing rows like this. Okay, it's better to do that. Although I feel that it'll still work if you have empty rows, but why to unnecessarily create chances of trouble here? Next is always enter the correct mobile number. If there is not a correct mobile number, the message cannot go. For India, you can simply put in the direct mobile number. You don't need to put any +91 or the country code. But for any international numbers, here it is important. You need to put a international code. So that is because the servers are located in India that are running this, so they need to know what code it is. And the important thing is here that, for example, when I'm putting an international number, so I can't start it with plus because this is what happens. Yeah, so it doesn't take plus. So the better thing to do would be, what I find to do is just to put it with a single inverted commas and then put +1 and then like this. Okay, so this is how you need to do this. So just need to enter it like that. And again, this is the instruction regarding the attachments. Also, please, you have to ensure that you've given us the Gmail ID, because if you don't use the sheet from a Gmail ID that has been registered with us, you will get an error. So I'll just try and show you that also. And also, very important for the files. See, whenever we are sharing the files from the Google Drive, you can share it in many ways. So the right way is that either it is anyone with a link or public on the web. And to test this, you can open the link in the incognito or private mode of any browser to ensure that the file is opening. Do not share the file in these two modes, that on anyone inside the domain or anyone with the domain with the link, in the domain with the link. Okay, this will not work because the server will not get the access to open the file. So this link will become kind of a private link, and only the people within your organization can open it. But we need that the WhatsApp server does not get access to it, because it is not a part of your organization and will not be logged into your G Suite account. Okay, so please ensure the best way is to get this on anyone with a link and any file. To do this, so any file, whenever you are sharing this file, when you open this file here, you can open the file and click on the share settings, click on the advanced, and you can see here it says anyone with the link and view. You can click on change, and you can see these are the different statuses. So if you are on G Suite, it will show you another option where it will say on anyone within the domain. So just change that to on anyone with a link. So that is all regarding the instructions. At any time, if you want to deactivate this sheet and stop sending the messages, you can simply click on COIT box and click on delete trigger. So guys, I hope that you found this training valuable, and you will be able to now set up this festive WhatsApp sheet to send round the year greetings to all your friends and customers. This will help you build personal relationship with them. And again, this takes all the effort out of the process, and only once in a year you need to refresh your messages along with the attachments, and then you can have your secretary or anyone enter in new contacts through the Google form. So thank you so much for watching.